Hello, John Dilworth here. Let's return to the joy of living with animation. And this is what we have. Jim is coming down. And I had done this guide. You can see his hair here. This is his hair. This is his hair. And I pre-animated it. Or can you pre-animate it if you're going to animate? Yeah, I laid it out as a guide to begin. And that way I could just improvise. Oopsies. And this is going to be off camera. So, well, I've been quite excited working with our partner. How does his hair look? I forgot. Okay, so his hair looks like this. I have to be reminded. That's why it's good to have our guides everywhere. And it's so much fun to have, for me to see, I wish you could see the papers and the drawings surrounding me. It's a nice ambiance. So Jim has got, how do I want to deal with his hair? I want to make it easy, so we know this form will be there, and he's coming down. So this, we could even add more hairs when he's coming down to make it more dynamic. To just make it a little bit more interesting, right? Okay, so that's that first hair. That looks good. So I'm very excited working with Dave, and we're getting together, oopsies, there's no drawing. We're getting together my Bluray, the ultimate Dilworth compilation of animated films. It will include Goose in High Heels, and you'll be able to admire the artists that had worked on that film along with me, especially Margaret Fry, who appears in, I don't know, a great number of my films, and I'm very proud of that. So there's that aspect of it. And I'm very excited. We're going to have that out soon, and it'll be part of a, I don't know what, we're always fundraising. We're always, filmmakers are always, this is how we live, making our movies and finding funding. Sometimes it gets easy, sometimes it's hard. And especially nowadays, it's hard. So things are just a little bit slower than we would like. But I have noticed that film festivals are buzzing. Maybe even I'll have to do more research on it, but the film festivals, to make a film, you want to be, the real thrill is to appear along with your film, your art, in a venue filled with your fellow taxpayers from around the world and experiencing what they experience. And it's transformative. Really, you just feel, well, for me, that's the thrill. I'm extending all of Jim's hair, just going further out with it, because it's going to happen so fast. And I think a little exaggeration. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. He needs a hair here. A little exaggeration with fast actions I found to become somewhat more stimulating. And so this hair is going down, but I don't want it to go, I'm still going to favor it leaning up. There is, right, Cuckoo Chanel right there. See, I'm still dragging. It's drag. Thank you for helping me out with that. It's drag, right? Is it physics? And we could even just exaggerate his hair more, even though we know it connects here. Animators are always discovering a new dialectic drawing, of the line and the drawings. Also, that hair kind of gives him a step down, helps him with the step, because he's stepping down here, and it'll hit him like that, you know. So that was unintentional. That just happened out of the art of just keep doing something. I will announce, have an official announcement, and even some run up to when we get the Bluray, and the other important thing is that I will be on Patreon very shortly, and what I have an offering there is serious stuff. The serious stuff. And we will see these videos also transition to Patreon. And these wonderful little tutorials that are also a documentation of a making of a short film for all those that care, that find it useful. And I'm doing the film anyway. This is just absurd exaggeration. I'm going to delay this. It's out of field anyway. Field cuts off there. So it's out. I don't have to do anything there. And this is also a good time to go back and look at where hair could also be finessed. To give it some more interesting motion dynamics in the fast action. All right, so that's 5. And then it'll go on like that. Let's just review this. It's so easy. This is what we learned in school, how this happens. Just looking at the hair. And then I also look at other things. I mean, once I feel comfortable with the hair, I mean, that hair will go up there like that. I also review what other things I should be doing. Like if there's some other special action I'm missing. Like for instance, I think that already should be higher. But you won't see it, so it doesn't matter. But I could cheat it here. And what I love also about using another color is it's another color. You can make changes. I think this shoulder should come down. This is what happens if you take a break from your work and then come back to it. Yeah. You start to see things and correct. And I guess that's called improvement. Yeah, I don't know how much that helped, if it helped at all. But we'll go with it. It doesn't hurt. It absolutely doesn't hurt. So I guess this really is an example of how I use guides. And then the fun part is cleaning it all up. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you got something out of it. I really enjoyed doing these for you. Okay, so stay animated.